Hey guys, Coach Small here. This is going to be your basic workout video. We're not doing anything with much weights, although you can probably add some weight to it. For you older guys, this may seem pretty simple, but you might be able to get some stuff out of it, especially with the plyometrics. You will have a sheet that your coaches have. This is a daily sheet of stretching, plus your actual workout sheets. You can get that from your coaches at any time. I can get that to them. Each week you will do this routine for the next 4 weeks at least, and it's a good way to get in shape and stay in shape if you don't have anything else that you're working on. If you do have a workout program that you are doing, that's perfectly fine. You can continue to do that, but for those of you that are at home and do not have access to weights or access to a way to work out or a workout program, this is a great way to get started. Jumping jacks, ready, begin. So what we're doing here is going through the full sequence of the stretch routine, which you will do every day. You can follow along with your time. We will do it with the appropriate time throughout this video. We do 30 seconds of jumping jacks. And time. Now we do milk the cows. It's like a jumping jack. Ready, begin. It's like a jumping jack, but inverted. Hands high, feet alternate back and forth. Again, this is a 30-second routine. These first two are to get the blood flowing and the body moving. Time. Now we get into our stretch sequence. First up is neck rolls. Hands are straight down to the side, feet shoulder width apart. A big deep breath. We're going to do 6 of these. Exhale as you roll. And one more. Okay, arm circles. Ready, begin. We're doing 15 seconds each. We start with small circles going forward. Reverse. Small circles going backwards now. Continue backwards, but make them big. Keep breathing throughout this. You're going to start feeling it in your shoulders. And big forward now. And time. Okay, right arm across the body, 15 seconds, ready, go. You want that arm straight, tucked under the chin. You should feel it in your shoulder. Left arm across. Keep breathing throughout. Right arm, scratch your back. Make sure you're using that elbow to help get the stretch. And switch, left arm, scratch the back. Show them how you can lean a little bit to your right, get a little extra down in that lat area. Okay, time. Okay, now a chest stretch. You put your fists clenched behind your back. We'll do that for 15 seconds. Straighten your arms out. Push your chest out. Okay, now your hands come in front. Press your palms together. Roll your shoulders forward. Face the camera for them, Colin, so they can see this. Press those palms together. Round that back out. And time. Okay, hands behind your head. Feet a little bit more than shoulder width apart. You're going to twist back to your right. Begin. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath through this. And switch. Notice most every stretch is 15 seconds each way. And time. Okay, now we're going to do what's called the lunge prayer twist. Okay, so I'm going to have Colin go sideways. Start with your right foot out. You're going to put your hands together, and then you are going to twist outside the knee and look up. This is a balance move. You should also be able to feel this in your back with a good stretch. Continue to breathe. Have a nice strong base. Okay, and alternate. Other foot, left foot forward. And breathe. Okay, wide feet straight down. It's important during this to just let your head hang. You don't want to stress your neck muscles by looking up. Let your head hang. Try to keep your knees straight if you can. It's wide feet, but not too wide. Time. Okay, now you are on your butt. Right crossover. Look back to your right. 15 seconds. Notice how the elbow is on the outside of the knee. Pick a spot on the wall and twist past it. Okay, switch. Okay, figure 4, right foot to left knee. So you can reach for your foot here, but the important thing is that you are trying to touch your chest to your thigh. And switch. Once you've done this routine for a couple of weeks, you should notice the flexibility change. Okay, time. Now we'll do butterflies. Face the camera for me, please. On butterflies, we don't bounce the knees. Pull your heels in. Feel that stretch in your groin. Knees down as far as they can go. Okay, quad stretch. Right foot back, left leg out. And lay back. So what are we looking for here? The important thing is to have your knees close together and your butt on the ground. Switch. If you cannot have your butt on the ground and your knees together, then stay up on your elbows until you can lay all the way back. Okay, right hip stretch. Sit on your right foot. Left leg back. So what are we looking for here? You should feel this in your lower back, down into your glute and into your hip. If this is too easy, bring your right foot closer to your chin and switch. This is a good view of it. Colin, show them a harder way. Bring your left foot closer to your chin. And you can really feel that hip stretch. Okay, time. Okay, calf stretch now. Get in a push-up position. And what you're going to do is walk your hands back to your feet. Right there is about good. Now, what you're trying to do is get your heels on the ground and press your chest back to your thighs. This is also called downward dog. His back is arched. You really want it the other way, so really press your chest towards your thighs, Colin. And you should feel that stretch in your calves. And time. Next up is our core workout. Core workouts will be Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, 3 per week, maybe even 4 per week. It starts out with the in and outs. Make sure that your back is flat on the ground, feet together, hands straight out and flat. Bring your knees in together. Feet do not touch the ground when you go back out. And as always, remember to breathe. Exhale as your knees are coming up. Next up is alternating in and outs. So you sit up, hands behind you for stability, and now you're just going back and forth with each leg. Colin is not going to be doing as many reps as you probably should, because in the interest of time, we're not going to do an entire workout in every video. Next up is scissors. Back flat on the ground, one leg up, one leg out, and you're just alternating scissors. Take a deep breath and then switch. You want to try to keep your legs as straight as possible and as high as possible. Notice that the leg is straight out, does not hit the ground. Next up is V-ups. V-ups can be difficult. You might only be able to start with a few of these, but work your way up. So your hands are out, feet are up. Bringing your hands to your feet. These are called oblique V-ups. So you will be on your side, hand flat on the ground, trying to bring your elbow to your knee. Okay, and last but not least, our favorite, hammer twists. So you're on your butt. Go ahead and face the camera for me. You're sitting on your butt. You will bring your hands together bring your feet up, and then you will alternate sides with your feet off the ground. Touch the ground if you can. We want to stay pretty quick with this. Try to get 50, do as many as you can. If you can do 100, do 100. Now we are going to get into our strength routine. It starts with a standard push-up. Pretty much everybody knows how to do a standard push-up. Make sure that you keep your back flat. If you find your butt in the air, you can squeeze your glutes, and that will tighten your core up. Next up, we're going to be doing a standard pull-up. Again, you might have to start with lower reps and work your way up. If you find your feet swinging, cross your feet. That'll engage your core. And now, what if you don't have a pull-up bar that you can use? Well, you have some options. One is you can always use bands. If you have bands, you can hook them behind the door and use bands to pull down and work those lats and work those back muscles. If you don't have bands, how about a towel? Tie a knot in the top of the towel. You can tuck it behind the door, pull it straight. Then you can do two different types of pull-ups with the towel. You can have your hands together and you can have your hands out. Okay? Now we'll have Colin demonstrate both and then go back to the pull-up bar. So you want your feet in and leaning back. Pull yourself up. Okay, now spread the towel apart. Now you have a wider grip, but still getting work on those back muscles. You might have to use a longer towel if you're not quite tall enough to reach that, but I'm sure your parents can help. Next up is just a standard squat. Feet a little bit more than shoulder width apart. I like bringing my hands up like Colin is. That's for balance. Keep your back arched, your butt down. If you want to add weight, you can add some weight to these as well. Colin, turn sideways so they can see that sideways view. Keep that back arched. An easy way to do that is look up. Okay, very good. Now we go back to push-ups, military push-ups. The difference between military push-ups and standard push-ups is you bring your hands in closer underneath your shoulders and keep your elbows tight to your body. Still engage your core. Now we'll do chin-ups. So what's the difference between chin-up and pull-up? Chin-up, your palms are facing you. Pull-ups, your palms are facing away from you. Chin-up should be a little bit easier because you're able to use your biceps as well. So you can probably do a few more. Now we're back to our legs. These are forward lunges. Alternate the lunge. Again, the hands are up for balance. When you lunge, that front knee needs to be at a 90-degree angle. Don't let it get out over the toe. Now we're back to push-ups. This time we're going to be doing a decline push-up, so you want your feet up on something. Colin is using his bench for this. You can use virtually anything, a couch, a chair. What you want to do is make sure you're engaging your core. The last of the pull-up sequence is close grip pull-ups. You can see the hands are only a few inches apart. And our last lower half exercise is alternating side lunges. Again, hands up for balance. Drop your hips, don't just bend over. Again, an easy way to do it is to keep your head up. Huggers, ready, go. So this is your cool down. The strength sequence is what you just saw, and then you go through all of those exercises twice. Once you're done, you do the cool down, which starts with huggers. You alternate arms high and low. Okay, swimmers. You want to go 5 forward and 5 backwards with each arm. You've done quite a few push-ups. Make sure those shoulders are in good shape. Okay, now we're going to put our fists behind our back. Press your chest out. 15 seconds. And again, the push-ups, you've done a lot with your chest, so you want to get a good stretch when you're done. Palms together in front, round your back out. And we're going to do these stretches twice. Okay, fists behind. Palms together in front. Your strength workout is a Monday and Thursday workout. You'll do this twice per week. Okay, and right arm across. Left arm across. Scratch your back with your right arm. Continue to breathe. Switch. And lastly, we'll do our twists, hands behind your head. Spread your feet a little bit, twist to your right. twist to your left. And time. Great job, great workout. This is our plyometric workout. The first thing Colin is doing is what are called jump squats. Head up, butt down, explode up. Next up is swing kicks. Colin is going to use his bench to go over. It's right over, left over, tap, and back over. Great for hip mobility. This plyometric workout is outstanding for athletes. Next up is jump knee tucks. These are very difficult. You're going to jump and you want your knees as high as they can go. This is not easy. Circle run is next. Colin is going to use a towel. Use something that you're not going to break your ankle on. And you're going to run to your right. Lots of hip mobility. Colin is not going the full time because in the interest of time, we need to just show how to do these exercises. You can keep time on your own. Okay, jump lunges. So you're going to get into a lunge, and then you are going to, when you switch, you're going to jump and switch. This is very difficult. Do your best. Okay, ski twists. These are pretty cool. Like you're skiing, you got your feet together. Try to keep your shoulders straight and you're just turning your hips and your feet, pointing in 3 different directions. Okay, jump knee tucks are the opposite of the jump knee move we did earlier. So it's knees down, heels up. You want to be kicking yourself in the butt. Again, this is pretty difficult. Do as many as you can. Okay, now we do 180, 360 jumps. If you can do a 360 jump, that's great. Do 360. If it's only 180, that's okay too. You will be doing this sequence twice in plyometrics, so you can go one way the first time and go the other way the next time. There you go, end on a 360, I like it. Okay, lateral squats now. So you're going to start with your feet together. Stay nice and low, low as you can go. Again, hands up for balance. And then the last exercise in this half is the 1-foot cross hops. We do it with the right foot and then the left foot. He's making a cross on the ground. You can see front, back, side to side. Try to keep your upper body still. Okay, so now the cool down portion. High knee kicks. Again, the plyometric exercise. You go 2 rounds, just like the strength exercises. Again, in the interest of time, we are not doing the full length workout. You can time it and do that on your own. Okay, now wide feet straight down. And a big shout out to Colin for doing all this. He's doing this entire workout sequence in one day. This is a week's worth of exercises, so pretty impressive that he's doing it in one day. Thank you to him. Okay, on your butt, figure 4. Stretch out those hamstrings. Remember, before these workouts, you're going to be doing the full stretch routine. So this is just a cool down. Switch. Quad stretch. Switch. So this is our combo training that we will do on Saturdays. It's a combination of strength and plyometrics. And we start with jump squats. Standard push-ups. Again, Colin is not doing the full workout. This is just showing you how to do the different exercises in the sequence that they are on your workout sheet. Swing kicks. Keep your hands up for balance. Get those feet up. Okay, military push-ups. Hands below your shoulders. Keep your elbows close to your body. Always stay nice and flat. Now, jump knee tucks or jump heel tucks. Knees down, heels up. You want to kick your butt when you jump. Diamond push-ups. We haven't done these yet. You put your hands in the shape of a diamond. So thumbs and pointer fingers together. And then you're going to have your elbows out when you go down, and you have wide feet at the base. Try to get as close to the ground as you can. If you can touch it, that's great. Ski twists are next. Feet together, keep those shoulders and that chest straight. Feet go in 3 different directions. And our last plyometric exercise are the 180, 360 jumps. Our second phase of the combo workout is our ladder phase. That starts with 1 foot in each hole and back, 2 feet. Make sure you're using your arms and pumping your arms. Side shuffle with 2 feet. In, out, out. Can start on the side. Diagonal hops. Okay, now from the side, we'll do 2 feet in and outs. And the last one is side scissors. That's your combo workout. Thanks again to Colin. There is a cool down on this. We've already shown you how to do everything on the cool down, so you can do that on your own and time it out on your own. Get your work in, get your mind right.